Hello and welcome to Tune Thoughts. I'm Harsh Thakkar and today we are going to analyze Sage by Ritviz. The song is composed, written and sung by Ritviz. The story of the video is sweet, simple and heart-touching. It follows the routine of a man who is abnormally tall and huge, haunted by exclusion, insecurity and suspicion wherever he goes. His life becomes better when he gets what he wanted. Acceptance. In the first 30 seconds of the video itself, it establishes the routine of the super tall guy. His shower is lower than him. The ceiling is short for him. And the bed is short for him too. In almost everything, he either faces a problem or has to adjust it because the alternative may not be easily available. This all is conveyed just through clips and music. There are no words used and the viewer does get the gist of his struggle that he goes through every day. If the first 30 seconds of the video were to establish the physical struggles of the man, the next minute or so establishes how his height becomes the anchor for all his psychological problems. The lyrics start as follows. दिल की धड़कन से तो आए जाना, हमरी सब के हो जाए या ना. Translation: We are all alive because of our heartbeats. We are all from the same source of life and we belong together. These lines show his ideology as to how everyone is the same and how everyone is alive through the heartbeats. Also note how Dil and Dhadkan resemble the human aspect and his hope in humanity. His house is power cut and he goes around his flat with the hope of someone helping him and assisting in such a mundane task such as keeping things in the refrigerator. Everyone has the same heart and soul, so he wishes to be the common public and not an outcast. Considering the first rejection of not being able to keep his thing in others' refrigerator, he goes ahead and he looks for another people. Again, he is rejected, but this time the man is busy. Then the next lines go as follows. बिस्तर अधूरी तो कैसे सोए जाना. Translation: How can one sleep peacefully when the bed is uncomfortable itself? These lines show the peak of his problem, metaphorically as well as visually. The rejection has been so abundant and ever present that he has given up hope. Everyone has rejected him, and one of the neighbors is so afraid of him that he doubly secures his door, thinking that he is a goon or someone who wants to harm him. Then a line comes. Lo lori sunana. Translation: Soothe me with a lullaby. He then proceeds to the last door where he meets the smiling old man. The old man welcomes him and warmly shares a cuppa with him. Notice how subtly and cleverly this clip overlaps with the lyrics. Lori Sunana. This man becomes the lullaby that makes him sleep, which is an otherwise difficult task for him. He helps him to keep the thing in the refrigerator and he offers him a cup of coffee. His daily struggles continue even in his office because of his height. The girl near the water cooler looks at him and smiles, but backs off when she realizes how tall he is. This exclusion continues further when we see a group of his colleagues having fun on a meal while he is sitting alone. दिल की धड़कन से तो आए जाना, हमरी सब की हो जाए या ना. He is now sitting in an ice cream shop and people are bound to be there, so he accepts some of them to be around him. His hope is still with him that someone would accept him for what he is and he would be as normal as anyone else. He looks at the girl and his optimism and hope are evident on his face. कभी कभी तो हमसे घबराना, सभी को तुम ही समझाना. अभी अभी तो हमने है जाना, तू कायनात, लोरी सुनाना. Translation: Sometimes you shall be afraid of me, but then you would understand and explain it to everyone. I have just realized that you are my world and the lullaby to my sleep. However, His insecurity is still around because he knows that his height would be a rejecting factor for many. He expects her to be a little afraid of him and even hesitant to him. The glimpse of a connection is seen when the girl takes a tissue from his side. The girl sits beside him and the vibes unite. He smiles and feels accepted. They both blush and he is on cloud nine as he has finally found someone who is doing what he loved. He is finally being accepted. The next act of her giving him the candy reaffirms this faith. The next line aptly states this. Tu kainat. She has become the universe for him. Slowly, his life has become better and is filled with happiness because of her acceptance. Again, the lines दिल की धड़कन से तो आए जाना हमरी सब की हो जाए या ना comes. His problems do not stop, but he has adjusted with them. His faith is reaffirmed and he has found himself to be one of the people. He does not feel alienated or excluded. He feels one of them. It is not that everyone has accepted him though. He is still not welcome everyone. The ghost of insecurity still haunt him and make him feel abnormal and alienated. They go to a theater to watch a movie, but the person sitting behind him has a problem and he constantly tells him to go aside. He feels rejected in this way. But yet again, the girl stands up for him and shuts the person behind him. She reassures him that there is acceptance no matter what, and she is with him through thick and thin. Just then, the perfect juxtaposition of lyrics, Lori Sunana come. The lyrics and the visuals perfectly synchronize with each other. The trouble has gone, and now they are happy with each other. A series of happy and cute moments follow. His life has changed, but the problems are still the same. The solutions are there now. There are many jugaads that he had found. This is not because he did not know them before, but this is because no one cared back then. He felt dejected. Now he feels accepted and he feels best and normal. And to make him feel better and as normal as everyone, his girlfriends put up a party and everyone which is invited is tall wearing long shoes. This is such a brilliant and unnoticed moment. Just after this, he kneels down and hugs his girlfriend. See how subtle these moments are. The girlfriend has made everyone feel like him and created an equal environment where everyone is tall. The boyfriend does the same for her by kneeling down and hugging her to show that she is among them too, and the height does not matter. If you are too long or too short, you are normal and you are to be accepted. Period. The ending scene is that of a chocolate candy. The moments are shared and they repeat the same moment, signifying their undying love and connection for each other. That's all for this masterpiece. Thank you for listening. If you have anything to discuss or comment about this one, I would be more than happy to listen to it. Your song suggestions are welcome too. Do email me your feedback, suggestions, or comments at tunethoughts25@gmail.com. We meet next time with the analysis of the song Gurus of Peace by A R Rahman. Until then, take care and keep smiling. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.